Do I got some doozies for you guys today? It took me a bit of hunting, but I got a few doozies for you. But for sure, I got to open up with this one. I have to open up with this because, oh my God, what did I just watch? I watched Key Jangling to the Max, and with a very obvious bent. First trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse confirms Black Spider-Woman. You're burying the lead there, Bounding. You're burying the shocking element that a lot of people, you're not really noticing unless you take a good look at that picture. She's also pregnant. Now, there's going to be an excuse. Well, it's a variant. It's a this. It's a that. I don't care. I don't care. It's not Spider-Woman. It's not. And they're claiming she's going to be going by the same name. So, no. Go F yourself. And a reveal that comes as no surprise to anyone who has kept up here. And a reveal that comes as no surprise to anyone who has kept apprised of the film's development. The first trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has confirmed that their version of Spider-Woman, set to appear in the animated sequel, will in fact be a race-swapped version of Jessica Drew. Yes, our wonderful Spider-Woman friend, you know, one of our fantastic members, is now they're going race swap, and they're going down the pregnant route. Now, I know she was pregnant in the comics and Marvel issues, Disney Marvel issues, but come on, man. Come on. This looks horrible. Released on December 13th. Yeah, that's the trailer, and I watched it. And a lot of key jangling. A lot of things that get you, hyped. Oh, look, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. But so what? What's your story? What's Miles Morales going to be up to in this Ultimate Spider adventure? What the heck's going on? I don't know. All I know is, for some reason, Spider-Man 2099 is trying to destroy Miles Morales and is leading a spider army against him. Why? I don't know. But let's get into some of the opening lines. It's just hard to see my little man not be my little boy anymore, says Rio above the montage recapping the events of the first movie. And Rio being his mother, come back up here, released December 13th, courtesy of Sony Pictures Animation. The preview opens with a brief discussion between Miles and his mother, Rio, about his growing up. It's just hard to see my little man not being my little boy anymore. Making sure he's loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be, she adds. He wants to go out into the world and go do great big things. But what I worry about most is that they won't look out for you like us. Now, I don't know what she's talking about in the context. The trailer's pointing out, when you watch it, they being the other Spider-Man. Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, which is Gwen Stacy, Peter Parker, which is Spider-Man. The trailer's saying, oh, she's worried that they're not going to be watching out for them. I'm more curious, who's the they they're speaking of? I'm curious here. My whole the key jangling don't work on me as much as it used to. It don't. As Rio voice can be heard asking her son, wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me. I can respect that part. I can. It's a mother worried about her son growing up. But let's not forget the real reason we're here. Let's not forget that it's the trailer gives you nothing but the keys. The trailer then turns to its main event, being with Gwen's escorting Miles to an extra-dimensional outpost filled with a variety of multiversal spiders. Notably, included among the base occupants are a number of masked faces, which longtime Spidey fans may find familiar, including the hero of Insomniac Games' recent Marvel Spider-Man video game. And I believe it was one of these two, and I was able to pick it out earlier. I believe it's this one. Yep, he's there. All the Spider-Man that you know of, all of them from all over the place, come here to the Multiverse Spider-Man, which is canonical, which is a thing. Spider-Man does across the Spider-Verse a whole lot and deals with interdimensional versions of himself. Interdimensional, extra-dimensional, whatever you want to call it. Other versions of himself. We saw it in Spider-Man No Way Home. It happens. That's not the thing. But this is Miles Morales. This isn't Spider-Man, mind you. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Mary Jane Watson and Annie Mae Parker as Spinneret and Spiderling. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. And I cannot find them in here. Oh, right there they are. Should have noticed that earlier. And even a version of Otto Octavius as the Superior Spider-Man. He's right there. While most of these wall crawlers make their debuts as quick blink and you'll miss them cameos, one particular variant gets a spotlight moment all to her own. Yep. Oh, it's a good chunk. Really good chunk when they get in there. Like they do, they go all in on showing her come in with the motorcycle, slam down on a Da Vinci style, a Da Vinci style vulture, using her motorcycle in the webs, and just like, oh, I'm a boss. And yes, this is a race-swapped Jessica Drew. But again, their argument's going to be, well, it's across the multiverse, it's a possibility, but it's still Jessica Drew. It's still one of the main Spider-Women. Spider-Gwen? Spider-Girl? So many to keep track of. Further, not only does this version of Spider-Woman more resemble Misty Knight than her original counterpart, but she is also visibly pregnant. About 5 months so, according to noted film reporter Eric Davis. And it is very obvious when you look at her. Like, you can see that baby bump. Now, if that ain't no baby bump, we got another thing to go on here. But I believe that's a baby bump. Look at that. That's a baby bump. Scrolling back down. Between this biological detail and her outfit, it appears that this interpretation of Jessica will be taking heavy inspiration from writer Dennis Hollum's infamous run of Spider-Woman Volume 6, wherein the titular heroine became pregnant and eventually gave birth to a son, Gary, drop one R, you get neurotic, via artificial insemination. I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know what the story's going to be. I don't know. All I saw in this trailer was a bunch of key jangling. I saw pregnant black Spider-Woman, who, again, could be good. I highly doubt it. That does not... What? And then I saw Spider-Man 2099. I saw Rico going full kill Miles. I don't know why. They're doing what trailers are supposed to do, you know, give us all this and that. But you have to take note. They did a full several seconds focusing in on her. And let me try to get that real quick. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but let me, like, they do. Let's see if I can get it. 135, 36, 37, 38, 39. About, they do. That's not a large chunk, but they take a decent amount of time focusing on her whole thing. A whole lot longer than other characters. Heck, they even show her attacking. Where was I left off? However, despite her pregnancy and... Oh, wait, that talks about the comic book, not what we saw. Following a seemingly tease that Jessica will be teaming up with Spider-Man 2099 Oscar Isaac to some anti-Miles end, Rio can be heard concluding, "Make sure he never forgets where he came from and never doubts that he is loved, and he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong here." It really does feel like they're going full in on this is definitive Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Man you're going to love. This is the Spider-Man you're going to enjoy. Everybody's going to love you. If you don't love him, you're a bigot. It really does feel like they're going down that road. But, mind you, Miles Morales is Miles Morales and Peter Parker Spider-Man. You can't keep forcing these characters onto us. You just can't. Now, I'll admit, Into the Spider-Verse, decent movie. But it had Peter Parker in there. It had our Peter Parker in there. But they made our Peter Parker a slob. And some deadbeat. Instead of being our actual hero. Which is effed up. Really effed up. Because they want... But, to be fair, our Peter Parker helped train Spider-Man. Well, helped trained this Miles Morales Spider-Man. But still, it's Miles Morales. He's not Spider-Man. "You got promise, Miles," she begs. "You gotta promise, Miles," she begs. "I promise," her son says in turn, just as the trailer cuts to find the entire Spider-Verse turned against him. You can see them all, and I don't know why. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know. As the trailer closes out, Gwen can be heard chastising Spider-Man 2099. "We are supposed to be the good guys." "We are," he replies, punctuating his narration by slamming Miles into the top of a multi-dimensional train car. Telling the first half of the two-part story, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is set to swing into theaters on June 2nd, 2023. I think it's at least going to do good, because Into the Spider-Verse did pretty darn good, was well received. Thought it was okay, but it's Miles Morales, not Spider-Man. What's going to happen? I don't know. All I do know is they didn't even just go full pregnant mode. They went full pregnant race swap. They made her a very prominent part in the trailer. Like, she was there for a decent amount of time when you go watch the trailer. She was also the most badass one out of them all. And why the hell are we doing this? Like, seriously, why? Why can't you just give us the characters that we know instead of changing them for whatever agenda you have to change it for? But let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with all your friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.